Cooking with a liquid base is simple, but it helps to know about the process. You don't want mushy vegetables or crunchy rice. First, let the water come to a full rolling boil, where the bubbles quickly break the surface. Covering the pot helps speed this up. Keep your eye on dishes that are boiled, simmered, steamed, or poached to make sure the liquid doesn't steam away. If necessary, add a little more liquid to keep the food from burning. Parboiling and blanching mean pre-cooking tough or salty foods. You can blanch bacon to soften the flavor, or blanch tomatoes to loosen their skins. Poaching and simmering are basically the same. Cookbooks use the terms interchangeably. Poaching or simmering is like a gentle pre-boil. In a simmer, tiny bubbles break the surface gently. Poaching is just below a boil and is for long, slow cooking and braising. Steaming is best for keeping a food's color, flavor, texture, shape, and nutrients. Steaming often means putting food over simmering water on a rack in a covered pot. When you steam foods that you've set in a pan of water in the oven, it's called a water bath. Cheesecakes and custards are often baked this way. Braising and stewing allow you to put all the ingredients in a pot on your stove or in your slow cooker, turn the heat to low, and do something else for an hour or two. Both braising and stewing make meat very tender. The major difference between the two is that braised foods lie in a few inches of liquid, not quite submerged, so that they stew and steam at the same time. Before braising meat, brown it in hot oil to give it an appealing color. Larger cuts of meat, and the very toughest, tend to be braised, whereas smaller pieces of meat are stewed. Stewing means submerging ingredients in a liquid and simmering the mixture for a long time. Occasionally, some ingredients, such as beef, are dredged or coated in flour and browned in oil first to seal in the moisture. Simply drag the food in flour and coat it on all sides. Then shake the pieces gently to remove excess flour before cooking. For an even neater method, put flour and meat in a plastic freezer bag and shake. Lastly, you know now that braising and stewing take a lot of time, even if that time means you're just keeping an eye on your stove or slow cooker. Cook these foods the day before and then reheat them. The flavors are actually better that way.